Yo, this holiday, get away from the family drama and maybe just win a little bit of money, okay? DraftKings Casino brings the fun part of the holidays, the surprise, the excitement, and the payoff without the stress. Check out Holidays on the House on DraftKings Casino. It's a little space to play, breathe, and maybe win something, you know what I'm saying? They've paid out the largest online casino jackpot in U.S. history and awarded over $500 million in jackpots. New players download the DraftKings Casino app and use code NOCHASER5. Play $5 and get 50 spins a day for 10 days on cash eruption slots. That's code NOCHASER5 and enjoy Holidays on the House. My gift to you this holiday season with DraftKings Casino in partnership with DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days, valid for featured game only, and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Ends January 25th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Broken hearted, broken hearted, broken hearted. Oh, I can start it. I never heard this song.
But you started saying
broken hearted.
Okay, because you broken hearted twice, so we thought you were just gonna say broken hearted the whole time.
Yes.
Broken hearted, broken. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shaw.
I'm Nikki Blaze.
We got one of our go-to guests stop by multiple times. My guy, he's been here. I've known him for a long time. You've seen him all over the internet. You've seen him on Wild and Out. You've seen him all deaf. You've seen him doing a bunch of shit. You've seen him on the Daily Cannon with Nick Cannon. Make some noise for my guy, DoBoy.
Bam. What up?
What's
Glad
up?
to be here.
My boy, thank you for pulling up last minute.
Yeah, man.
You know, the week kind of got away from me, so I was up late at night, mass texting. Yo, what's good? What you on tomorrow? And then this morning I was driving here, I was like, oh shit, what's DoBoy on? Hey, wait, what you doing?
I let you know where my life is at. You called me 30 minutes early. I was like, yeah, actually. Surprisingly, I'm open.
You never know. You never know.
For sure.
So thank you for pulling up,
Hey,
man.
thanks for the call. I always love hanging out with y'all, man. Y'all are three of my favorite people in the world.
Hey.
Man. I rock with all three of y'all.
That's sweet.
Hey, more than your daughter?
Not that much. We're close. Shout out to Kiara.
Shout out to Kiara. You said she's a
junior at Howard.
That's third year of
Crazy.
college already?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Killing the game. She's in the gospel choir.
Okay.
Damn.
On the dean's list.
Okay.
What?
She's smart.
That's amazing.
Like, where you get this from? Not me. Clearly. So, no, she's killing it, man. Yeah, so shout out to my baby girl. It's actually their homecoming week right now. So.
Oh, word.
Yes.
Word. So she's having a good time.
Yeah, good time out there. So, man, I'm telling you, man, when the babies are little, enjoy them because it goes by fast, man.
I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can, man. You know, I try to be home as often as possible. That's why I was just telling y'all. You weren't in the bathroom, Nikki Blades, but
okay.
when we got back from Seattle, I sat down and was talking to Veda, and I was like, what did I miss? Because I've been gone for 2 days, and she's talking so... I feel like she went and did a Dua Lipa language app or something because it just in English. She doubled down because the conversation felt so much more grown. It's like just the subtlest mannerisms now, where now it's like, yeah, so like now I just kind of, you know, I don't even, it's the justs and the kindas and all these little, like, how are you talking to me like a real ass person? Shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy.
Happens fast.
So luckily Q's still dumb and young.
Are you having any more? Or are you done? You two and done?
We'll see. You know, motherfuckers is tired, you know. We always kind of discuss the potential for a third just to round it out, have my little Ashley Banks, my little
Ashy blank.
So you got the boy and the girl. So the third, which one would you want? Another boy or another girl?
Oh, it's going to be a girl if we were to do a third one. That's just what's in the cards. That's what the universe has predicted. Because I always say my favorite shows, Fresh Prince, Bob's Burgers, it's a girl-boy-girl combo. So yeah, you know, Ashley Banks, Louise Belcher. We'll see.
That's my last name.
Oh shit.
That's random.
Louise.
That's my last name.
Oh.
Yeah, man. How about you? You trying to have some more kids?
I wanted one for so long, but now, like at my age, I'm 46 now, and I ain't married yet, so I wouldn't want to raise another one like split households. And plus, I don't know. I just feel like I'm too old now. Like I really wanted a son. Though. I really feel like we need a DoBoy 2.0, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the clock is working against me. So if I do end up married and it looks like it's gonna be for real, then I'd entertain it. But if not, I'll be good being
Adopt a little Asian boy, make him DoBoy 2.0.
I'd be open to it.
Try that out, dog. Would you like a little white wine? We're just casually sipping. It's a Sauvignon Blanc, if you don't mind.
Do I got to sip it with my pinky up?
It's preferred.
Yeah, out of your plastic cup. But it's a clear.
Yeah, exactly.
Plastic.
It's not no solo cup, all right? I'm fancy around here. Here you are.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can you switch me out?
Of course, Nikki Blades. Here you are.
Appreciate. You want this one or you?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Ah, yes.
I don't need more. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Gotcha.
Chill, bro. Chill. You still going to that gay bartender and flirt with him for drinks?
Oh, dude was just it was that whole situation was just the whole energy was just weird. I had to just stop going. It was just weird. Yeah,
we told you we told you it was weird. You were leading him on.
But I was just going there, like he would just be rude and stuff, and it would just like I would like be there with it, like with my chick at the time, and it was
that's why
it was just weird.
He was like, yeah, that's not what he was saying to me last week, girl, honey.
He ruined my whole experience at the bar. Like I had to stop going to the bar, so
it was your fault.
Get out of West Hollywood.
So. Exactly. No, I don't even go there no more. It just ruined the whole experience.
You go in there cock teasing this man, trying to get free drinks,
side teasing,
and then you roll up in there with your chick.
My ex, Debbie.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said my ex, man. I'm broken hearted. That's why I was singing the song, man. I'm over here hurt, man.
What's going on with you, DoBoy? You know, I feel like every time you come on, it's a little therapy session for you.
And
so what's been going on?
I just don't know if love is in the cards for me at this point. I'm just like, is it just going to evade me? I thought I had the one, and she ain't the one. And I could deal with breakups. Like, breakups happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was whatever. But it's just the 0 to 100, a person going from the I love you, we're together, we're going to spend our life together, to now you're just not talking at all. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's difficult for me. And it's just like, was I the only person in love in this relationship? So that's the difficult part that I've been going through. So,
well, DoBoy,
yeah,
are you the problem?
I think it has to be me. I can't keep doing this all the time. Like I think it just must be. But I thought that it was good. But you know, she would like, we would break up like kind of frequently, and then I was just like, I don't know if she really want to be with.
Well, then that just might be.
How many times you got to break up before it's over?
I know. But but we would just come back. But there were never like really, really big issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would just be like little petty stuff and it was a long distance thing too. I think long distance relationships can be a little rough. But nah, man, like this one is tough. Like I've been through some relationships and I get over stuff pretty quick. But this one, it's been hard.
But you've been so quick to fall in love, bro. Like, I've known you for a long time now, okay? And every time you got some fucking heartbreak is because you fell in love after like 2 days. And you go all in, and then the next time I see you, you're fucking heartbroken.
I think the term is called limerence.
Okay, sure.
What is limerence?
It's you over romanticize. So when you meet somebody, you are already planning your future with that person, which is why it ends up hurting more because you're not in reality. Instead of evaluating the situation for like where we're at, like, yeah, I've only known you for a week. There's a lot I don't know about you. You can't expect to understand me. But in your mind, you're like, this is my person. Why did you not call me? Don't you know me by now? But it's because you like, you know.
You're in love with the idea of being in love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And that's kind of like what my therapist told me. My therapist told me I need to just spend some time alone.
Yeah.
Just kind of, and that's what she really asked me, like, why don't you want to spend some time by yourself?
Yeah.
He said, bitch, you heard my thoughts. You think I want to be alone with them motherfucking thoughts, man?
And then he looked at his therapist, he's like, man.
What you doing after this session?
You get me.
That she's the one.
Yeah. I can't believe it was right in front of my eyes this whole time.
Well, Well, I was going to say, talking about breakups, and you said, the 0 to 100. Is there an ideal way to go about a breakup? Because I know the back and forth and the still staying in contact didn't work for me. And the only time I really felt like I dealt with a breakup properly was going, we cannot speak.
That's the same thing she said to me.
Because,
well, it's true.
Yeah, because, if I'm still going back and forth with you, that's going to confuse both of us. And so it's like to take a step. And I didn't always do that, hence why I went back and forth with some of my exes. But as of recent, I've realized that you have to end things so that I can deal with my feelings and my thoughts. You can deal with your feelings and your thoughts. And then if we can eventually come and communicate later, then maybe. But ideally, if you break up with me, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
That's the shit that hit me in the chest. She said that's like basically really close to what she said. She was just like, I don't think that we can talk anymore because the more we talk, you're going to think that we're going to get back together. And I was just like, well, yeah. That's
the
plan. But it's just so tough to like go from talking to a person every day of your life, like seeing them, spending so much time with them, to now it's 0 contact.
Yeah. And
that's insanity.
But it's necessary.
Yeah.
It's necessary because the back and forth gives you both opportunities to try to reconnect when the problem isn't really like you guys together, it's you individually. So if you don't take the time to sit back and understand, why the hell do you keep breaking up with each other? That shit sounds petty as fuck. If your first instinct is to say like, fuck you, I don't want to do this anymore, why do you keep doing that to somebody you supposedly want to be with?
Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta, I feel like when people keep breaking up, getting back together, I think the universe or God or whoever you believe in is trying to talk to you and you're not listening, bro.
I think that when a couple does that, they think that there's something better out there and they keep on testing it.
Until they find something?
Until they find it, because now I'm an option. The moment that you say you don't want to be with me anymore, that means that you think you could do better than me. And then when you come back, you didn't find it. And then when you're in it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this work because I didn't find something better than you. So now that's what we call what, people? Settling.
So let me ask you this, because this is what I've been dealing with, right? This is like as of recent. So I finally took it on the chin. I manned up. I was just like, all right, like I ain't gonna be a hoe all my life. Like, forget it. Like, I'll deal with this. Like, if this is what you want, I will give it to you. You don't want to talk? Fine. Stop calling. Didn't talk for like 2.5 weeks. Then all of a sudden, I get a text. Hey, just thinking about you. That wants to hear your voice. Don't respond.
Smart.
Then I start getting phone calls like 3-4 days in a row. Ignored it. And now I'm just like, I don't want to play this game. But then I'm just like, well, why are you? I thought that we were supposed to not be talking. Like, so now that I accept it, now you want to talk. Now I'm on some I don't want to talk to.
That's not nice.
I don't want to play a game.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you got to man up and get over shit. But then it's just like, and then that just like puts it back in my head. Now, like, now that I'm over here trying to be strong, trying to be tough, trying to not cry the whole day.
Yeah.
It's just like,
you're testing me.
Yeah. And it's just like, and I'm this close to just calling you back and then getting right back into this fucking boat. I'm sorry, I didn't cuss, but
no, it's
I'm right back into the boat and I don't want to deal with it.
Better be fucking sorry. What the
fuck? It's a lot of ego on both sides, and a lot of people don't realize that shit, right? Because you said something that puts everything into perspective. I forgot what it was you said, but here's what overall is happening. You don't like feeling unwanted.
Yes, I hate
the 0 to 100 shit. Is like, oh, you never really liked me because if you did, how could you just not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she feels that way too, but she had the luxury of you still trying. So she gets to feel desired still, even while going through the breakup, but you didn't, right? But now when you did stop, now she doesn't get to feel that anymore.
Right.
So she'll reach out just to make sure you still feel something.
Oh, 100%.
People do that shit all the time. They know they're not on good terms. It's been 4 years, but they still send them random fucking texts or the fucking Happy Thanksgiving
Yeah,
shit.
we seen the memes. Yeah.
But it's just to see if you're going to respond.
Yeah.
Because if you really don't fuck with me no more, you won't.
Yeah.
But I need to know that you do still fuck with me. So even if you respond saying, leave me alone, you responded.
Yes.
I mean something still.
Yeah. And that's the hardest part, is to not take the bait. Because that's all it is. Because you guys are going to go back and forth. It's going to be the same thing. But in reality, if you know what you want and how you want to feel, you're not going to keep engaging in these activities. Like the sad shit sucks. Right? Right. So, but think about it. Like you didn't block her, which means you still are staying open to the possibility of communication. You probably still look at her stuff occasionally. Y'all still probably got photos. You haven't done the time to detach.
Right.
Which is tough. That's the hard part. But that's a process that you are responsible for. It's not her job to make you feel any better about yourself. It's only your job to do that because you're the only person responsible for your feelings.
You might have to block for your own mental health, bro.
Yeah.
Block on everything, unfollow on everything.
That's what I'm thinking it might just have to go to, just because it's not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
not
I don't
healthy.
deal, like I deal with, already a chemical imbalance of being bipolar already. So I already deal with, this is tough enough. That's an added layer that's not good as well. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just.
You just got to be preventative. We were discussing it earlier. I started realizing there's certain feelings I don't like. If somebody makes me feel a type of way, the first thing I think of is like, shit, I hope I don't make someone else feel the way that they're making me feel. So I have to be preventative. How do I stop this from happening again or having this feeling? So if somebody makes me feel anxious, I realize I'm probably not supposed to be talking to this person. So don't engage with that feeling just because it's familiar.
Right.
How long were you single between your last breakup and this one?
I was. Okay, now this is gonna make me seem like the asshole of the year. Okay. I broke up with somebody to get with her.
Yeah, so we don't feel bad for you. So you got somebody else boohoo crying.
And that's what I was feeling too. Like, no, you don't get to be the victim. You've been the villain. But at the same time, that relationship that I was getting out, I wasn't like, it was kind of on the rocks and
in your mind.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why I can't feel too bad, because it's just like, ain't no, in love and war, like, whatever the quote is.
No,
there was no space in between is the question that I'm.
Yeah.
But with her, and just to kind of like, this was a person that this wasn't a new person. This was a person from my past. So I was just like, oh, maybe this person's coming back from my past. Maybe this is, because I'm always just looking for a sign.
Spinning the block.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin the block.
You just doing donuts in a cul-de-sac. Where are we going?
Right. And I, to be honest, I haven't spent a lot of time single.
Ever?
Yeah.
What's the longest you've ever been single?
Maybe 6 months. Maybe. But I'm like a serial monogamous. Like, I'm always just into something. Like, even if it's not like a full-blown relationship, we're only dealing.
So you just like relationships, not necessarily the people? Because I can't imagine calling everybody my boyfriend.
Yeah.
But but I've been in some long relationships. Like, I was in a 7-year relationship. I was in a 5-year relationship that netted an 84-day marriage, but that's another.
You just love.
And I want to be loved. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I'm looking for my wife. And I just think my problem is I keep looking at the clock. Like, I'm 46 years old. I'm closer to 50 than 40. I want to be married. And so every woman I get with, I'm like, is this my wife? I'm trying to date with intention, but I don't think that that's the right strategy.
Now look, man.
I think that you got to do it differently.
I be fucking up too. In much different ways. Thank God.
We be the same, but different.
But I be fucking up too. And the shit that I learned along the way is really, you got to figure out what's going on with you, right?
Yeah.
Because that's weird.
Yeah.
This is shit that I yell at women for. You can't just want a relationship. You got to want the person. And you seem like you tricking yourself into believing you want every woman because you just want a relationship.
But you were in one and you left it. So it's
right.
Because he didn't want that woman.
That was the one.
That's a bar. Bang.
Yeah, because that one, because the one that I was getting out of it with, you're right. I think that I hopped into it just for, you might have cracked.
Rick knows things.
Yeah, because the one, and then with this one, because there was familiarity and we had some time back in the day, I was like, oh, I know you. I know what you're about. This is not new. This is familiar. Yeah, this is what I want. This must make sense. And then, I caught my karma, like, because whatever you put out, you're going to get back. I hurt somebody's feeling, I got my feelings hurt. So.
That too. And you just got to look at the character of people, right? Like, because that's another mistake I've made. I've definitely gotten to a relationship with a woman who was in a relationship when we started. And it did not end well for me.
How you get them is how you lose them.
Exactly. And you got to think about, what type of person does what you did?
Wait, side note, let me tell you
and
this.
what type of person is okay with that?
She did the same thing too, because she was dealing with a dude too. So we both were in things. We both ended our things. Went together.
But that's cool. Then it cancels out.
Fucked up.
And now she leaving me. So I'm like, is it another nigga you leaving me for?
And possibly. There's some people who do that shit just to feel better about themselves. I can take so-and-so's girl. I can take so-and-so's man. Right. That makes me feel good. Okay, had him.
The thrill
I don't feel good anymore. I need a new source.
Yeah, man. Look, this is the most cliche shit, right? But it's true. You will never truly find love until you learn to love yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That is a bar.
I mean, I feel like I've given that same advice for like 20 years on YouTube to these high school kids writing me for advice because it's true. Because when you go looking for love, thinking it's gonna fill some empty hole in your soul, all you're doing is looking for someone to like fix your like puzzle piece. You feel me? When you need to fix yourself, because if you don't fix yourself first, you're just gonna be two fucked up people trying to fix each other.
You know, there's a lot of pressure to get married, to be in relationships, to have families, to do all of this, and the real thing everybody should be pushing for is what we just said. It's okay to be single. It really is. There's nothing wrong with deciding to take your life into your own hands and making yourself better and finding a partner that matches who's doing the same. Because a lot of people are just getting into relationships because society is telling you like you're fucked up for being single.
Facts.
Granted, I'm getting told constantly, like, why aren't you married? Why aren't you this? And I think about it all the time. Like if I would have stayed in relationships just to stay in relationships, I would be miserable because there was so many versions of me that was being brought down because of the person I was with, because they really didn't want a relationship. And everybody is just telling us what we're supposed to do versus owning your own shit and being like, look, I love me enough to be patient. I love me enough to go and wait for my wife. I'm going to be the husband that my wife needs. So if I'm preparing myself to be that for someone else, then whatever is meant for me is never going to miss me. So if you're constantly living your life like, okay, would my wife like my behavior when I'm doing this? Would my wife appreciate this? Would my children? And when you're thinking about that and you're working on yourself, you're like, okay, I would marry me.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's shit. You got to be enough for you. You have to be enough for you. Anything outside of you has to be extra. If not, then it's just you're going to be taking so much from this person trying to feel what you got. Now, they don't have enough for them. It gets stupid, dog.
Yeah.
But here's something I learned the hard way. I took a whole lot of time to work on me on the inside, not the outside. But I learned so much and I got so ready, right? Because back in, I guess, maybe 19, trust issues was my thing. That was my problem. Because I had a girl, I caught her lying really early on. And instead of leaving because it really fucked with me, I would just accuse her all the time. It'd be cool, and then I see one thing, and I'm like, oh, you fucking with this? You know what I'm saying? That shit. We broke up, of course, because who wants to deal with that? And then after that, I was like, okay, I need to fix something. Took me a long fucking time to really fix it, right? But I did it. I didn't get no other relationships. I worked on me. I got ready, and then I started dating again without realizing, oh, shit, they didn't do this. So I did all this work thinking like I'm ready for the women now. And then I get all these women who've done no work.
Wow.
So you and this quick jumping into shit is never going to serve you. Because even if you get to where you want to be ready for some shit, but you don't take time to get to know if she is, it's going to be the same shit over and over again, but you going to be the one with the short end of the stick.
Let me ask you this. Now that you've done all this self-work, is it easier for you to identify if somebody else has done it now?
Fuck no.
So you still rolling the dice every time?
Yeah, but you get better at it. You learn to take your time.
Right.
As I learned to take my time, I learned to stop trying to fuck first. That's the hardest thing.
That's very hard.
But that's the main reason why I started kind of exclusively doing the long distance shit. we can't fuck first. I have to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? But even then, it's still difficult because most people are like you. You just a turned up version of it. They're like you and they're faking, they're pretending to be something that they're not so that they seem appealing. And they get into this shit and it gets to a certain level and then it's just like, I don't think I'm ready for this. And then they do what she did to you. So yeah, you got to do the work. Then you got to find somebody who's also done the work.
Yeah, I heard somebody say something the other day. It was somewhere on Instagram or something. You know how you be scrolling and you see stuff. And I'll be feeling like your phone will put you in the algorithm to like learn stuff about yourself or whatever. But it basically said that, and I'm paraphrasing, it basically said that you shouldn't look, and it's kind of like paraphrasing what you said as well, like you shouldn't look for your partner to bring you peace. Like you should have peace. Like you should not want them, you don't want them to disrupt your peace, but can't nobody bring you peace with inside yourself. And like, that's kind of like what I'm dealing with just because of, you know, I'm like, and I'm coming through like childhood trauma, like, you know, growing up, having low self-esteem, like being big on my life and then dealing with, you know, getting into Hollywood and then you don't know if women want to date you because of what you do or who you are and then losing a bunch of weight and then like even dealing with that aspect of it. So I think once I find the way to love myself, and who knows how long that's going to take, but you know, I think once I do that and kind of maybe can get over this fear of abandonment, then I can hop out back into it. And who knows how long that takes. But yeah, man, that's just
you got, man, here's now this is easier said than done, but like fuck getting over the fear of abandonment, right? You got to get to a point where it doesn't matter if you get abandoned because you're so good with yourself already, where you're not dependent on this other person.
Yeah. There's always more. I mean, when you live in a scarce mentality, you're going to run out. So you're thinking like, no one's going to love me. But if you think like, yeah, if this doesn't work out, it's okay. There's somebody for me. It shifts the way you deal with everything. But it's so easy with everything you were saying to live in that mindset, like, who is going to love me? Yeah. Well, I got this person. But then when your ego kicks in, you're like, well, I mean, yeah, I got this person, but what about that person?
Right.
You know what I mean? So now you got to be like, so what's really the issue you want to tackle here?
Exactly.
Because you clearly don't have an issue getting into relationships. It's a matter of staying in relationships.
Right. He got them pretty ass eyes, that's why.
But dating is hard. Just overall, you know, like Tim was very fortunate to find somebody and they went through their process, right? Like Tim's, you know, dating story with Chia to being engaged, being married is one that's unconventional. And you're sitting in a room with people who don't necessarily take the normal route in relationships. And you get it because the world that you live in is more along the lines of the one we're in. So we get it. But it's just a matter of like, so what do you want? Like really, like when you sit down and you figure out what your ideal life looks like, what your ideal person makes you feel, how you know, want to go about it, it shifts the way you start moving.
Yeah, man, and look, you know, I know the shit we're saying is easier said than done, right?
Sure,
Motherfuckers get lonely, you know what I'm saying? I get it, I know. Let me ask you this too: did you have siblings growing up?
I have an older sister.
Older sister, word. Because I always kind of credit me being okay with having my own single time because I grew up an only child. I feel like I spent a lot of time just by myself, so I was rarely like, I'm so lonely right now. Like if I was by myself, I was like, oh man, I need somebody to kick it with. So I don't know if like, you know, you always kind of just had somebody and then the fact that, you know, do you live alone? Like, so you living alone, right. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes nights they're quiet, they get lonely. It's easy to just kind of go into your back pocket and see like hit up this person and see what they're up to. Right. So I understand, you know, it gets difficult out here, but you just got, you know, you're an artist, bro. Like I feel like the easiest way sometimes is refocus that energy into, you know, other things. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely helping me out like with my art and with writing. I think like all the experiences that I've had have just definitely, you know, done something to my art, you know, in a good way. And I think I've even kind of identified what the issue is. Like growing up, I just seen like my family component kind of get broken up. Like, and I used to really value that. And then it was everything and then it was nothing. And so I think, and I've like found this out like in, you know, getting through therapy and like journaling and just talking. I think what's happening is I'm identifying me getting into a relationship as me putting together a family that I lost back when I was, you know, because they say like a lot of times when you're an adult, you're trying to fix things from your childhood. So I'm trying to, a woman to me in my eyes signifies oh, this can be the family that I want to build that I miss from my childhood. So I don't know if that's correct or incorrect in the way to do it, but I now know that that's at least what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Like, I'm not just doing it just to get in a bunch of relationships, hurt a bunch of women and let them hurt me. Like, I don't got that time for that shit. But I think that that is what I'm trying to do. But I just feel like if I could just slow it down, kind of get my shit together, you know what I'm saying? Figure out, you know, because I'm kind of at that age. I don't want to say I'm having a midlife crisis, but I'm just reevaluating what I want to do. And I wanted to ask you that too, because, you know, we've been chasing this whole, you know, entertainment thing that we do, you know, for a long time. Recently, I was literally just asking myself, like, and I don't know where it came from. I was like, do I still want to do this? Not that I hate it anymore. I have any less of a passion for it, but it was just like, is there something else that I want to do? I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's my age or whatever, but I just feel like I'm at a certain age where I'm just like, how do I want this to go? Like for the rest of this? 'Cause I feel like I'm getting close at least to the halfway mark of what this is supposed to look like. So I don't know. I'm just having different discussions in my head.
Yeah, everyone's posting perfect holidays, right? Perfect trees, perfect smiles, perfect chaos. Yeah, right. Forget the filters, man. Steal 5 minutes that might actually pay off. Check out Holidays on the House at DraftKings Casino. A little space to play, breathe, and maybe win while everyone else is pretending to be merry. God. DraftKings Casino brings the fun part of the holidays, the surprise, the excitement, the payoff without all that stress. They've paid out the largest online casino jackpot in U.S. history and awarded over $500 million in jackpots. Because holiday cheer shouldn't just look good, it should pay off. New players download the DraftKings Casino app and use code NOCHASER5. Play $5 and get 50 spins a day for $10 on cash eruption slots. That's code NOCHASER5 and enjoy Holidays on the House, my gift to you this holiday season with DraftKings Casino. In partnership with DraftKings Casino, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days, valid for featured game only, and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Ends January 25th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Well, you ever reflect on all the things you've already done? Like, you've done a lot. So instead of thinking about all the things you haven't done yet, like, reflect on the fact that you have a daughter. You've already done the father thing too. Technically, you are successful in it.
Yes.
You know, she's in school, you have all of that. You think about and look at your career and the friends you've made and the people you've loved and the life you lived. If you look at more of that versus what haven't I done yet, it can kind of calm you down a bit, because it makes me a bit anxious when somebody's like, oh, what haven't I done yet?
Right.
I'm running out of time. You're not running out of time. Life is actually long and short. It's long. You still got a lot of life to live to think about it being like done right now. You know, the way that it sounds is like you got 6 months to live and you about to die.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the way that you're describing all the things that you still haven't done yet and you're reflecting, that's fine. But it's so normal to reflect. That's all you're doing.
Deep.
You're just,
I like the way you think.
You're just, because I've been the overthinker, the sad, depressed.
Stop trying to fall in love with her.
Calm it down. Calm it down.
Vision board. I'll do it.
Keep your heart in your pants, buddy.
Keep your heart.
Don't make eye contact.
Keep your heart in your pants on fire. I'm writing that down.
Keep your heart in your pants.
That's hilarious.
To answer your question, yes, I still want it.
Nice.
Yes, I still want it. Yes, I'm still chasing it.
Right.
But yeah, like, it's okay to want to try to do other things. You have so much life. Why would you just hold yourself to only doing one thing or only loving one person or only doing this? Like, why would, no, for real.
Yeah,
Like, maybe you need to reevaluate like what your views are. Like, you don't always have to have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You can date. Dating, that's kind of a part of it. Yeah, because that's where you get to find out what works for you and what doesn't. Because there are some people that have unconventional relationships that works for them. And then when it no longer works, they go, okay, I accept this experience for what it was. And now I'm going to do what I actually feel like resonates more with me.
Yeah, I'll tell you this too, man. Like, you know, okay, granted, I haven't been through like a lot of like heartbreaks in relationship, but I've had things that didn't work out, right?
Right.
And I always just kind of feel like whenever some shit doesn't work out, I just feel like that's God being like, that's not the one, bro. I got something better for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like you eating some pasta and then you think it's delicious, and then God comes and puts a little cockroach in it. Puts a little hair in it because he's like, you were supposed to have the fucking...
You're supposed to be eating steak over
salmon.
here, sir.
Yeah, the salmon.
Right.
And you're eating the pasta. Look, I'm going to put a little pubic hair on the side. So you realize this is not the one. This is not the meal. And I go, wow, thank you for making me stop eating this. I'm ready for the better entree. You feel me?
I think it's all about the way you look at things. That's crazy. Like you guys all have a lot of great insight, because the way that I had been thinking about it, just literally like the last couple of weeks, I was just, because when you're in your feelings, you don't think logically and, sensibly, but I was just like super sad. Like, I'm never going to find anybody no one's going to ever. Like, I was just super in the dumps about it. But like, even like hearing these things, they're like, you're right. Like, it's a really, really big, beautiful world out there. I don't need to be in the house.
Do you like being sad?
No.
Are you sure? No, I only say,
I know.
I only say this because I was a sad girl, and that feeling was so familiar that being happy was something I didn't know. And it was like anytime I was happy, I thought that right on the other side of it was going to be sad. So if I stay in my sad, then I never get disappointed.
Maybe there is something to that. I mean, I never thought of it like that, because off the top of my head, like, I don't think that I would like to feel like that, but
Because now
I'll be feeling like that.
Yeah,
For some people, it's just about feeling something.
Yeah.
It's like, I get to feel this shit because outside of that, do you feel other things, really?
Right.
Like, I don't like feeling sad now. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. I'm not saying I'm ignoring my feelings, but when I notice it starting to come on, I don't like to sit in it for too long. Sometimes I give myself a window. I give myself a day to just feel and be sad and be like, I have 24 hours to be depressed. But then after that, I can't sit in it too much longer. That before was never a thing. I've gone years and months of just being depressed and never really addressing it because I enjoyed being sad. I used to write. I used to be like, well, what happens if I actually get happy? Am I just going to be disappointed the moment that I find happiness and I'm going to end up right back here?
There might be something to that. I never considered that, but the fact that I be finding myself in sad situations, I might need to explore that. Maybe there is something on the other side of that.
I hate being sad.
Because I'll be
I don't like it anymore.
Like, and I've been stuck in it. Like, I've been stuck for like a couple of days, just like,
I just be
I'm over
all of this shit.
Yeah, but that's, how silly that sounds? It's literally what I think to myself now. Like, I've gone through the worst shit. I can't go through any more than I've already gone through. You cannot take more from me than what I already don't have. And after you realize, like, I survived what most people expected me to not survive. And I realized that when you look around and it's just you're like, okay, well, what else am I going to do now? Like, that's kind of it. Like, what else is there? I've already been the lowest of lows. Well, what does it feel like to be happy? What does it feel like to do what I want to do? And I didn't know how to do that for a long time because I always answered to someone. I always had a check-in. There was always somebody that cared about me. Now that's not here. So how do I now supplement that? And it's just my responsibility.
Damn. That's actually really, really deep. And like, when I really, really think about that too, because you're right. Because over the last couple of years, I have dealt with some real things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've lost some people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit has really been real. And like, just to be able to survive a ton of things, it does put it all in perspective for you.
Now, I feel like we've been getting a little too deep.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
No. So I'm going to bring it to the surface level with some shit that only I can say to you.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Because we on the same page here.
Okay.
This is something I'm just now learning.
Okay.
Remember, I told you I did all that work on the inside. I should have also been doing work on the outside, dog.
Gotcha.
This is an important thing, especially when I consider the type of women I've seen you try to get.
Oh,
It's the same type of women I try to get. Now, we can talk our way into it, but it's hard to stay
That's it.
when something happens, and now they got a little attitude or they're upset. It's like, I'm gonna let this motherfucker piss me off. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing.
Right.
The 6'4" fit nigga can get away with a lot of shit that we can't. No, boy.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, I know that, the 6'4" fit nigga exists, but
Tanisha, why are you zooming on my fucking face?
I be having the mind of the 6'4" fit nigga.
Yeah,
like,
but that don't work. That works to get you in the door. It gets you in the door. But when some shit actually goes down and she's left to think about, do I want to keep doing this? We are at a disadvantage.
Like, you ain't fit enough to talk to me the way you're talking to me right now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need you to go.
That whole shit about, oh, you want to cry in a Honda or a Bentley? Right. Nigga, we the Honda.
Damn it.
Honda Odyssey in this moment.
Stop bombarding me with the truth.
Not the Accord.
We are the Odyssey, a 2001 Odyssey.
I'm about to go build this revenge bod.
With 3 hubcaps.
I'm gonna build this revenge bod, man.
But hey, look, do that though.
Summer 2032, I'm gonna be in this.
All of a sudden, you got a whole lot of life to
6 to 8
live.
business years. It's gonna be lit.
Oh shit! But that's real shit. A lot of people won't tell you that. Women won't tell you that. No, I love a dad bod. I love a chubby chair. All that shit or whatever they be saying. But when it comes down to it,
it brings the air out of our balloon. I mean, but we popping. This is our season right now. It's cuddle season.
That's not true, man. It's
we
just
pop
not
until
true.
February.
It's just not true.
My phone be warm in the winter months.
You understand?
Everybody got a heater and blankets, dog.
We got heaters nowadays. You know, like unless you with a broke girl,
Damn it.
it's real cold in her house.
So the big niggas ain't even winning in the cold winter months.
Technology.
Look, man, we win off of personality, but when shit gets real, you got to really personality your way out of that shit, or it's not gonna work.
Nah, I definitely feel that shit. Yeah, and I gotta, I'm figuring the shit out. And I'm just taking some time. I feel like I'll just keep it cool. Good. Next summer, I'll be back out in these streets. So
take some fucking time for real, DoBoy.
Yeah, man.
I'm serious, man.
It's hard,
I'm
Timothy.
sick of you. I'm sick of every update.
You found the love of your life years ago.
I know that, but I want you to be happy, man.
Right.
Okay. Look, I know it's easy to cover up what you think is like. I know it's easy to like hide it with some superficial shit. You feel me? It's like, yes, it's easy to be like, okay, I got some shit popping, I got a little bit of money. I'm okay now, right? But it's like you really gotta just take the time to make sure you're good on the inside, bro. Like, I want you to be happy, man. I always want the best for you.
I appreciate that.
I do.
And I will do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to have some good times, and I'm going to stop jumping into shit.
Yes.
Stay out of motherfuckers' DMs. Proposal.
Well, you're in therapy. That's good. How's that going for you?
Really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot about myself and just talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to always kind of be leery about that, like, oh, that's white people shit. But it's cool. It's cool to just kind of talk and just like kind of hear your thoughts. And they don't really push you in any direction. They just kind of let you dump everything on the table, like your puzzle pieces, and then just kind of put them together. So I like it. So shout out to therapy and talking to people about your shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you ever talk to a therapist?
I've never spoken to a therapist. I've been curious to see how that conversation would go. You know what I'm saying?
Do it, man.
Yeah, I feel like even as far as so I had never spoken to a therapist ever until when Chia was pregnant for the first time. And we spoke to somebody that was recommended by somebody that like either through our doula or our breastfeeding specialist, whatever. We just had a little chit chat with a therapist, right? And I mainly wanted to talk to her about like, or maybe this is when she was pregnant with the second one. I forget. But I had questions about like, just how to manage being the father of 2 children and time and all that shit. And then I had said something where I was like, yeah, sometimes, it's difficult because, she's in a bad mood or whatever, but I get it. She's pregnant. Like, let me put my feelings to the side and just help her out. And the therapist was like, you don't have to do that. She's like, your feelings are valid. You have the right to be upset and be irritated with your wife. Just because she's pregnant doesn't mean that you throw your whole shit away. And I was like, really? Thank you. And, I think I just was not prepared for that. And I don't even think that's something I ever would have even ever brought up to Chia. So that's why that was my first little therapy thing where I was like, okay, I appreciate just someone being the outside giving their perspective, right? Because I'm so used to internalizing all my feelings, processing the shit by myself. So, I mean, I'm open to it. I don't need that shit, though.
You should do that shit. Do y'all be fucking with therapy or y'all good? No therapy?
Oh, no, definitely. Yeah.
I'm not anti-therapy at all, but I kind of feel like I therapize myself, not in a cocky kind of way. I be talking to myself literally out loud. Because when I found out that's kind of what therapy is for the most part, I was like, oh, yeah, I could just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's like certain kinds of therapy where it's exercises you have to do. And
so you just talk about it and then just process it?
Yeah, and I learn a lot and I realize a lot and I check myself a lot. And I know that sounds what they like to call it narcissistic. But for real, it be shit where I'm talking and I'm like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Okay. Like, I really be getting to the meat of that shit. Trying to be better. So,
yeah, same. I was just taking out the trash the other day on some, come on, man, get your shit together, dog. and I looked around, I was like, man, if my neighbor, because my mouth was moving.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I'm saying the shit out loud. It's not in my head.
I have to say it. Yeah. Right now, for me, it's a matter of finding what fits the most. But I'm dealing with more of like, what does grief look like? So I dealt with one phase of like the childhood trauma and all of those things that happen. But then as you continue to grow, you pick and choose what works best for you. Because sometimes I don't want to talk. I don't want to go back and remember a lot of things. And those are two different, depending on what type of therapy you're doing.
Right.
Some will make you regress to remember. Others will be like, let's move forward. And I'm more in the move forward phase of my life right now. Yeah, because I already did the go back. I don't want to go back there.
Right.
And the best part about the process is understanding like what you need versus what you want. What I need is to not live in the past. I don't need to do that anymore. I can't change shit. I can't fix none of that. I can acknowledge it and move forward. And then it's like, okay, so then what do we need to do to get you where you're supposed to be?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And look, man, while you're getting to know yourself, go be a passport bro, dog. Just get
No, that's a terrible suggestion. Don't fucking. What are you about to say?
Well, no,
You're thinking about what?
No.
Don't go on no trips to Thailand.
No. What I've been saying is, I took myself on a date recently.
Good for you.
So I'm doing stuff like that. Like I said, like I'm learning how to be comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
So I took myself on a date, recently. I don't know, like if I go to be a passport bro, I'm not going for the technical reasons that the regular reasons niggas be going, but
I got a passport bro question. What is the issue with it from a woman's perspective?
Like a passport bro?
Yeah.
I just think that it's that's a terrible suggestion to tell my friend.
Why?
Because okay. You just are paying for you're just paying for a yes thing. It's almost like you're going out there to solicit someone to take them out of their situation. Granted, everybody's adults and you could do that. But it's just like, are you only acquiring a human being for your pleasure and not considering them because you're taking them out of an unfortunate situation that they don't want to be in? It feels prostitute-y, but not like you're going towards somebody that has the opportunity and the options to say yes to you or no to you. But they're only saying yes to you because you're paying them. That's just my only thing. I don't know if I worded it correctly because I never really thought about it too much because I'm like, whatever, you got to go to another country to get some, do you? But that's what comes to mind.
I don't know if that would be, the thing for me. I do want to travel the world and, meet beautiful women, but I don't know if I don't know if I'd want it that way. That would just be a little.
It doesn't make sense to me to go to another country to try to find love, right? But it is basically the same shit a lot of men are doing here.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women in these countries, it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship. It's like, I want this from you and I want that from you. And then they do it. I don't know. I'm still anti the passport bro thing for my own personal reasons. But when I step back and look at it, I'm like, is it really a one-sided thing over there? Or is it just two motherfuckers that lack something that are just plugging each other's pieces?
Both people are getting something.
Well, low key, as long as it's not the creepy shit.
Well, that's kind of what comes to my mind initially.
Yeah, I think most people, but I've seen other people go and they really like that wasn't their intention. They went on vacation and then met some beautiful woman. And then it's like, well, shit, you're great. And I could change your life.
But but when I think passport bros and people, if you go to Colombia frequently, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
What if they're just going for cocaine? They just happen to find a beautiful woman who sells cocaine.
That's different.
I'll say this, when I made my passport bros joke, I do think there is something fun about when you're getting to know yourself and you're having your single time, random sex is fun, okay? But I would also say, if you're in the state of mind where you are trying to not fill a hole in yourself, don't get lost in paying for prostitutes all the time. You feel me? But of course, it's a joke, right? But
there's I'm sorry, I don't know, because I don't have to. I'm a woman that doesn't have to pay for sex.
Right.
Okay. So I can't understand what it is for someone that has to go and pay for it. So this might be a conversation I don't really got,
I tell you this, Nikki Blaze. If I was single, 100%, if the homies were like, yo, let's go to the DR, let's go to fucking wherever country, and while we have our weekend of partying, you want to hit a little brothel? Yeah, let's fucking go.
I can't do that. I can't.
Are you serious?
Yeah, at this point in my life, I don't think I could do that, to specifically go to a brothel. But also, that's not what the passport bros thing.
Well, what's the passport bro thing?
They're going out there to try to find a woman.
Okay, so that's what you're saying.
They're not going for prostitution.
You're saying, so you were saying to go buy some box.
I was speaking.
You're saying go find a wife.
I was speaking specifically prostitution.
Oh, okay, so that's two different things.
So it comes off like that though, because most of the women that you'll see, like the dudes who make the videos, probably are working, or they're wanting to be with you in exchange for money. But it's not like, oh, we're about to go to a brothel and $30 a night, and then, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the dudes who trying to get married and shit like that.
Doesn't it make more sense?
Both are weird to me. But
if you isn't the lesser of the two evils the brothel? Like, somebody going and saying, I just met you, I want you to be my wife. Come on.
That's what you do.
Fuck you.
That's what the money aspect.
The nerve of you use me against me. This guy.
It could make sense over here. That's all I was saying.
I was gonna say, Nikki Blaze, like the appeal of, like, a dude going somewhere to pay for sex is like, it's actually crazy. Like, when I took a stroll around the red light district in Amsterdam, when I was like brought out for a show,
I went there too.
When you see how beautiful some of these women are, it's like crazy to think that, $75 and I can get an hour with this beautiful woman, where, as opposed to, like, if you're in that mindset of, I'm just trying to have sex with a beautiful woman, and let's say, like, the ulterior situation is go pay for a date and go and
buy flowers
and pretend you want something more than get into a text conversation and have to be straight up. Hey, look, I'm not looking for a relationship, and go through the whole rigmarole of it.
And it's most likely not going to happen that first night.
when in actuality you can pay $50 to $70 and a beautiful woman is down, and it is what it is, and it's safe. She's wearing a condom. Yeah. I hope. Or you're wearing a condom.
I visited the Amsterdam district. It's a time.
Okay.
You have to pay attention to the lights, though. You do, because different lights mean different things.
Yes, blue lights is where you get a little special something extra.
Surprise. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What about this, right? So one time I was in an Uber going home on my phone, not really paying attention, but we're stopped for a long time, right? So I look up and I see the most beautiful woman, and they're shooting some movie or some shit like that, because she's like in fucking pink lingerie and shit on the street. And I was like, God damn, who is this? What movie is this? How can I watch this? And then I looked a little closer and I was like, oh, we on Figueroa. This is not a movie. That is a prostitute. But she was beautiful. So let's say, not DoBoy, some man is frequenting Fig. And he meets a lady of the night. And she looks like that. And he's just like, hey, look, man, I can take you away from all of this shit.
I mean, isn't that the whole premise of Pretty Woman?
Yeah. But do you feel the same way about that you do passport bros. The disgust you had when he said that, made that joke.
Or a nigga doing that in a strip club.
I mean, I still.
I mean, there's no wrong answer. How you feel is how you feel. I'm just wondering what makes it so different.
I pretty much feel like indifferent about it. It's like you took somebody out of that situation. You're still, if you love her and you want to be Captain Save 'em, then that's fine. That's what you're doing. Like, but you're doing it in your own country, I guess. I don't know. It's really, I've never taken the time to fully think about it because both to me are just like that.
It feels predatory when you go to another country. Right?
Yeah, because I don't know their living situations. I don't know why they're in this, but I know the guy's going there specifically to try and take you because you think that he's an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That I feel like that's where the predatorial side of it comes in. And granted, if you walk in the strip and you want Figueroa and he says save you, that's what the fuck you're there for. I think she won. Like in that case, like if you just so happen to be there and that's what it is, fine. But I still am not somebody that has to or has ever been in a situation where I felt that I needed to pay someone for their company.
That would be crazy.
You know what I mean? Which is why I'm like, I can't fully empathize because I've never been in that. And I do know there's some women that, pay for time and whatever. And and that's, do your thing. But just whatever the fuck floats your fucking boat.
No, but I mean, look, even as a man, hearing about a woman paying for dick is weird. Because, like, why?
Because why?
I mean, all of it.
I think very few women have to do that.
Back in the day, we couldn't even do the karaoke places. That felt weird.
Yeah, the drinky
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we'll go from a different perspective. Like lesbians. I know actual women that I've paid other women to because they wanted to explore what their sexuality was.
Oh, wow.
So let's put it into a different perspective where women now, that's probably more comparable.
Okay.
And that is an option. I know plenty of women that go to the strip club and spend money because they like women. Now, granted, it's not to try to wife them up or get into a relationship that I know of. But still, even then, because we have so much access, it's different. I think there's some statistic where they say like women find 80% of men disgusting.
What?
Yeah, like they don't find them attractive.
80%?
Yeah, no, there's like, they say that a lot of women
That's why they all share the same basketball players.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're it. We collectively find you attractive. Now I'm sharing you with 6 other girls. No, but it's like really, it's disproportioned. Like you're going to see way more beautiful women than I'm going to find men attractive on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, it's facts.
Yeah, there's so many beautiful women and are smart or whatever you're looking for. There a plethora of it. Women go out on a daily basis to try.
Well, I don't know about
but to try to attract men, right? Most men aren't necessarily doing that on a daily basis. They're not trying to dress and do all these things to attract women.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think, to
80%.
your point.
I mean, look, I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, to your point, it's an access thing where it's like, yes, men, our brains, we see beautiful women a lot, and we see a lot of things are beautiful to us, where on the other side, a lot of shit turns y'all off.
Yes.
You feel me? Where a dude might be well dressed, smell good, super hot, but still something about him isn't ick. Maybe he takes baths. Ew, that's gay to me.
Well, what's wrong with baths?
I'm going off everything on social media is gay to girls, right?
No.
So it's like, but guys is like, it's crazy how a dude will see a girl be like, she's beautiful. Ask another girl what she thinks, like, her left nostril's crooked.
Right.
You think that's beautiful?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I just prefer curvy. Shut up.
Shut up, bitch.
I mean, look, and I do find women attractive. Like, it's not just, I'm attracted to certain women, but then I'm also a dickhead because I like girls that look like me.
But your left nostril is.
I know. So her right nostril got to compensate for it, okay? We puzzle pieces.
You like girls that look like you?
I do. My sister, I only say that because my sister called me a narcissist with the last girl that I talked to, and I really took a second. I said, I just like pretty things. but even with that said, if I decide I like women today and let people know I'm looking to have a girlfriend, I am going to get blown up by some of the most beautiful women. And I know that though, because what I have access to and the opportunity is that, like, but not guys aren't. There's not a lot of guys getting girls just being like, yeah, I want to fuck with you because of whatever. But you have to do a lot to get that.
which is why the passport bros thing became a thing.
And I understand it, but that's why when you ask, I'm like, I don't, because I'm not living your life, and that does suck that you have to go to another country.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You got to go to another country to go and get something. I don't understand.
I am lucky enough to have a camera in front of my face. That gives me 10 points. I'll be fucking bitches.
Yeah, but that's why it's like.
But if I didn't, I probably would have to go.
But like, I don't want to be an asshole and be like, oh, everybody who has to go and pay for it is weird. I'm like, look, that does suck. I don't know what it is to be that lonely to have to go and pay for companionship. And if that's what gets you through the night, then I guess that's what gets you through. But don't be doing no weirdo shit.
Yeah, it's the weirdo shit.
Like, just don't do no weirdo shit.
No weirdo shit.
Yeah, but it's definitely not all paid. Because just being from here and going to Australia and they hear your accent, more attractive women will be interested in you than here.
But I think passport
just because of stuff like, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying something as simple as just going to Australia, which is not a third world country. You still have a better chance just because you're from California.
Yeah, go
and
where
you
you're
sound
loved.
a certain way and shit like
Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. That's what I heard recently.
So a lot of these dudes are just here and they're in the major cities and they're getting no play and then they go take a vacation and these women seemingly are interested. I think that's where it started from. Like, oh shit, I can't get a girl to fucking spit at me in Houston.
That costs.
But here, they're trying to dance with me all night. So I don't think it started on some like, oh yeah, you could just go over there and pay.
Yeah.
I think they went to countries and felt accepted.
That's why when me and Rick, when we were on tour for YouTube shit, every other state, we'd be like, hey, yo, you want me to park the car? You want me to park the car?
Hey, homie.
On the day, homies, I'll park the car for you right now. Did that shit in Canada? Look what happened. Well, DoBoy, man, look.
Yes.
Look. Thank you for pulling up, bro.
For sure, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this all a deep episode. I know normally I normally come and bring the laughs, but
no, this was a love intervention.
I appreciate it. And thank you guys for the good insight. I'm taking everything you guys said to heart, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Good, man. Look, I always hope the best for you, bro. I appreciate you pulling up always. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you do all the things. Thank you for watching No Chaser Podcast.
You got anything coming up?
No, but you could just, I am DoBoy on all the socials. IAMDOBOY. I got some shows coming up. But if you just go check me out, you'll see where I'm at, and check my YouTube out. I'm doing some stuff.
If you're a good woman, hit him up in a year. A year.
No.
A year.
Hit me up first. I'll vet it, and then I'll give it to Rick.
And then maybe we can do it for the love of DoBoy one day. Once I heal on the inside, I'll come back. We'll do it for the love of.
We'll do a DoBoy reality dating show. And for now, if you're a prostitute,
send us your rates.
Thank you for watching.
But in America, our niggas gonna get mad.
Thank you for watching No Chaser Podcast. I'm Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blaze.
Bye.